Hey, what's going on? My name is Jack here with Mr. and Mrs. Leeds. I wanted to thank you for trying out our site auditor. I hope you got some insight out of that. I noticed that you wanted to do a website audit for your website, Certified Foot, and while I had some time today, I wanted to follow up here with a video analysis of your website and to provide some further insight from what I can see as a search marketer, as well as show you kind of what the potential is out there if we were to work together in this project. So without further ado, let me go ahead and get started. Now, I did do a little bit of homework before I made this video, and I understand that you have a website, or you guys are a group of certified podiatrists that are located in different areas of Florida. And so yeah, so I'm going to assume that that is the case, and that I'm also going to assume that this website is also yours, because I know that your email is actually different from like this web email, so I'm not sure if it's yours or if you're designing it for someone else, but I'm just going to assume it's yours and just take it from that perspective, alright? So the first thing that I can see right now is that you have a decent amount of URDR and number of backlinks. What we need to do is we just need to continue to pump more of this. So you guys have already done a good job of having the SEO work done so that there's a lot of backlinks and authority pointing back to the website. But 151 referring domains isn't a lot. We want to shoot for about close to 3,000 referring domains on about 3,000 backlinks. And that's really going to show Google that you're even more authoritative and you're going to continue to rank higher in all the different kind of categories that you rank for. So right now it looks like you rank for 432 different keywords, and then your estimated traffic is about 133 visitors per month. So you know, there's good work done here in the backlink portion. And now the fact that the traffic is kind of low, now I understand it's also local searches and it's for its very specific niche. So we'll take a look and see if that traffic makes sense for kind of how authoritative your website is. All right. Otherwise, it could be some on-page SEO elements that need to be fixed. So it looks like these are the kinds of different keywords that you currently rank for. Looks like we got certified foot and ankle. You got the #1 spot. Kyle Kinmon, one. I assume this is one of your doctors. Looks like foot and ankle specialist. Now, excuse me. Now, I'm not sure if foot and ankle specialist is going to be local to Florida. I don't think it is. So that's not going to be 100% relevant to what you want to rank for. But boom, this one is definitely something you want to rank in, right? Podiatrists Boca Raton. Looks like you're holding #11 spot. And it looks like, and I can already see that there's a problem with this because, check it out, the area that actually shows up when someone searches podiatrist Boca Raton is actually your home page. And you want to be very careful about something like this because Google has a hard time giving you a lot of credit for a bunch of keywords, for very similar keywords if they're all ranking for in the home page. Instead, what you want to do is in your on-page SEO elements, unless you want to have a ton of content on your home page, you want to specifically build out an inner page that targets these kinds of phrases. So I know it's not just in Boca Raton that you service. It's also Boynton Beach and Coral Springs. So what you want to do is you want to build an inner page specifically targeting each one of those keywords. And so let's say that I wanted to target the keyword podiatrists Boca Raton. And so what I would do is, do you see right here that this is actually an inner page of your website? This isn't actually the home page of it, but it's certifiedfoot.com/common-foot-problems, and this is the page that houses this URL, right? If I were to target specifically this keyword, what I would do is I would build an inner page and specifically make the URL podiatrists Boca Raton. So instead of saying common foot problems, it would say podiatrists-Boca-Raton. Have some content on here, and then that's the one that's going to start getting a lot of credit. So then when someone types in podiatrist Boca Raton, it's not going to be the home page that shows up, but it's going to be that inner page that we built out that shows Google exactly what kind of keyword you want to target and exactly what kind of keywords you want to target, and it's going to show Google how authoritative you are and how relevant you are to that keyword, because you're going to have all of that layered in your content, in your URL, sprinkled in your header tag and things like that. So it looks like a lot of it is your on-page SEO element of it, right? So we want to make sure. I mean, I can see that there's a decent SEO, on-page SEO, because there's podiatrist, foot and ankle surgeons, Boca Raton, Boynton Beach, and Coral Springs, right? So you have all the key SEO elements on there, and now it's just a matter of taking it to the next level. Also, now I don't know if you show up in the site, in the local searches for this kind of thing. So let's actually search up podiatrist. What was it called? Sorry, I've never been here before. Boca Raton. And so it looks like you guys don't actually show up in the local rankings, which this might actually be a certified foot. Okay, so you guys do. Now, the reason why you guys don't have the #1 spot, so you're not in the top 3 right here, like, is because you either don't have enough citations or your on-page SEO isn't there. So when you're trying to build citations, right, and you have multiple locations, you want to build a different locations page for each of the locations that you house. That way, when you're building out the citations and you want to rank your Google My Business page for those kinds of locations, each of those inner pages are going to have their own URL. So it's not going to just point to not everything's just going to point to your home page, but it's going to have its own location page, and that helps show Google that you have distinct locations, and Google won't make the mistake of combining all your listings together and not separate them, which would obviously affect the amount of visitors that go to visit your website when people are looking at local searches for podiatrists in the area. So, oh, you guys do Fort Lauderdale as well. Alright, so I'll wrap it up here. I don't want to make it much longer than this. There's lots of room for improvement, lots of good things that's already happened. More times than not, most of the website audits that I do just tend to be like new websites, or tend to be websites where people don't know SEO at all. So I can clearly see that there's SEO work that's been done here, and it's just a matter of just kind of taking this to the next level and just tweaking a few more things and continuing to build the authority by sending the links to the website. So if you do own the website and you are interested in working with an SEO agency that really knows what we're doing, we would love to chat further about this project. I'm very confident in our ability to rank you highly, not in just the local searches, but for the Google Maps and the Google Snap Pack as well. So I'll leave my phone number at the bottom of the email. Otherwise, look forward to talking to you soon, and we'll go from there. Appreciate it. Thank you.